I'll see if this actually works, okay? I put music on the end of it. The music that we use for it is now, it's a song called Animal by Ravior. I don't know if you met Trent Peterson. He's from Cable Wise.
Yeah.
Cable Wise. It's actually one of his songs. He was in a band. So that's why we use it. That's the music you hear at the start and the end is actually his song. Because we had a lot of dramas getting copyright authority to use. And it's just becoming a drama. So he gave us permission to use his song. So thanks, Trev, and thanks, Trent. Jeez, Trev and Ravior. All right, I'm going to try to go this off the bat, okay? My guest today is the next fighter who is just 33 days out from the Gobsback Sports Mouthguards Perth Corporate Rumble. Number 12. Most know him as future DJ Hall of Fame inductee, HPH? HPH, is that right?
HPH,
there we go.
Yeah.
I often refer to him as Jab City after witnessing these laser-like hands in the boxing ring. And a warning, today's episode will no doubt include language which may not be suitable for young ears. So please welcome Mr. Hudson Hope.
That was that.
In one.
Yeah, that was fucking river, that.
I didn't know you were a DJ. I'm going to get on this straight away. Normally I've got speakers through here, but I've actually got that's my only speaker, this thing.
Just tomato sauce bottle, yeah.
Oh, no, it's pretty good. Come on, Hudson. Oh, there you are. Is that you?
Yeah, that's me. But if you go, that's just like tracks. That 10-minute D&B / that's a little mix that I put together.
Let's have a listen to this bad boy. Oh, nice. None of this is copyright. I'm not going to get done for any of this, am I?
Don't think so. Well, it's actually quite funny because my my introduction song my fight song that I want to come out with, it's Dog Days Are Over by
Florence
and the Machine.
Oh, what a hit.
There's a drum and bass bootleg from a bloke named Fitch over in Brisbane, and I had to message him because he what was it? Because I couldn't find the actual song.
Yep.
Without downloading it illegally. So I messaged
Well, of course
Fitch.
we don't do that here.
Nah. But I messaged Fitch and he's so keen for me to use his song, use his bootleg.
Really?
On my walkout song.
Jeez, turn this off. So he's giving you permission to do it?
Yeah.
Okay, can we have a little bit of a listen to it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. This is these beats. Firstly, Florence and the Machine, brilliant. I just want to throw that in there. What point are you coming in at? Do you know?
I don't know yet. Well, I was going to start this, but I don't know how long the intro song actually can be.
I think it's supposed to be a minute.
Yeah, so I'll probably fast forward this a bit because I think it's 42 seconds maybe.
42, let's get in this.
Feel it.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to be losing my mind over that. Florence and the Machine. See, that's not a new song either. This thing came out 10 years ago. Yeah. 10 years ago. Oh, how old are you?
21.
Gee, so you were real young when this started coming. Florence Welsh. Good-looking lady, Florence. So they had some hits, didn't they?
Yeah, no shit.
I like that. That's actually really good. That's actually spot on.
Well, yeah, when I was first getting back into running last year, my Mrs. Josie was telling me how she just when it's one of the bits is run fast for your mother, fast for your father. And
run for your sisters and your children. I don't even know the words yet. Yeah. Go on.
But that was, I don't know, some sort of point that when you're running, it was it was almost, how would you say, you're climaxing.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how to say that in a good way, but yeah, it was a climax. And then that, just kept me going with all the running.
Oh, no.
I was I might as well do that. That got me back into fitness, so I might as well try and find a drum and bass version of it and play that as my intro song.
Do you listen to this song a lot?
not as much at the moment.
You're going to deprive yourself of
Yeah.
it? Oh, yeah, it hits way harder on the night.
So I've got to like rein it back a bit because literally like I will listen to a song and then listen, and then
Kill it.
12 songs later I'm still listening to the same song, and then
there's
the
nothing
next
wrong
day,
with it.
There's nothing wrong with it, but sometimes I overplay it a bit too quickly.
I think it's with music nowadays, because we've got access. We were having this conversation not long ago. I don't think there's going to be any timeless hits made nowadays because there's so much music we got access to. You need to like a song the first time you hear it. And if you like it first time, I think it wears thin very quickly as well. Where, like, where some are a slow burn. But there's this one here, which has been around for 11 years, and then someone's just thrown a drum and bass mix on it, and it's just, relaunched the song.
Well, yeah, it was saying that he was watching Guardians of the Galaxy or something or other, and it was playing on there. I think it was Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, fuck knows, I can't remember.
I think this song, well, Florence and the Machine have featured in many feature films.
Yeah, and he was watching it one Sunday Ava or something, and was like, shit, yeah, this is going to be my next bootleg. And
Beautiful.
Bob's your uncle, he's done it.
It's funny how certain songs, you see them in movies or something, and then suddenly they hit so different, don't they? Because you get to rediscover all the music from, like, for the first time, you get like all the 90s music and all the early 2000s music as well. So...
Well, I get a bit of everything at home because Mum and Dad's bordering on 60 and Mum's 55, so I've grown up with a lot of like 60s, 70s and 80s.
Oh, the 80s. Your parents would have been primed in the 80s.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, I was 8 years old sitting in Dad's Valiant, cruising down with canned heat going up the country, and literally it was religious. Every time we hopped in the Valiant, like, we had to play Going Up the Country as the first song. And yeah, I love 70s, love 80s. Don't know who half the people are, but I'll literally remember every single lyric from a song. But it's even funnier because all I listen to is drum and bass. So when people hear me singing 70s and 80s songs, they're always a bit freaked out because, I'm listening to all this 175 beat per minute music. And yeah,
there's nothing wrong with that.
Nah.
It's having enjoying a larger variety of music is only a good thing.
Yeah.
It is, because I've only rediscovered Rage Against the Machine lately.
Oh, yeah.
And they are a heavy, heavy band. And also, I was listening to this morning. Oh, I've got this thing for George Ezra at the moment. That sounded a bit creepy, but...
I've got time. I've got love.
Oh, what a hit.
Confidence.
Should start singing.
Give me a
Minute to hold my girl.
One more.
Give me a minute to hold my girl.
We should release a drum and bass of this.
Yeah, no shit. Mate.
We'll be on vocals.
Nah, he's got a good voice, that fella does.
George Ezra, my God. Oh, yeah. Good on him. Good on you, George. George has led to the success of many a date night, hasn't he? He's thrown a bit of George late night, break out the champers. Oh, good one, George. George repopulated a community, I reckon.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, good on you, George. He's so young as well with that voice.
Yeah, and I don't know, the way his throat works, the way, I don't know.
Jeez, here we go.
Yeah, that sounds a bit fucked, that does. Nah, but the way his vocals work, it's like so throaty, but works
great,
perfectly. Mesmerising.
See, that's what I'm glad you appreciate that as well, because being a big drum and bass guy, I thought maybe you were more into that, that hardcore doof scene. Yeah.
I do get around it, but nah.
Well, you could actually tap into a range of like a fan base could be massive, because you throw a bit of drum and bass behind this, all the people that love this song would suddenly go, yeah, I like George Ezra, but now I like it at 175 beats a minute.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like, you get popular remixes of songs coming out.
Oh, yeah.
And then someone's made a drum and bass bootleg of it, and everyone's just frothing at the mouth for
it. Isn't that what Fred again does? Like,
yeah, Fred again. He's good. I like him, but I don't know. He's, don't know. Like, everyone followed him for his house scene when he first came out, or whatever the fuck he was making.
Language warning for young ears. That's
sorry.
all right. You can say whatever.
And then he's just come out with a song called "Leave Me Alone," which he's like kind of fondled with drum and bass, and everyone's frothing over it now. And I've been trying to tell people about drum and bass for bloody 3-4 years now.
So the drum and bass purists are getting a bit mad with Freddie, aren't they?
Yeah, I don't know. He's just he always goes over. He's on, because I'm on all the Facebook pages as well, like Perth Drum and Bass and all that. And yeah, I don't know. People like him, people don't like him. I think he's a good bloke. Not that I've met him personally, but yeah, I just don't like the fact that people are just following one bloke and trending on what music he's playing. I don't know if that makes any sense, but like,
it does. It does.
Yeah, I've been trying to tell everyone about DMB for so long now.
And what do they say?
Like, ew! Like I could only listen to this if I was like pinging off my head, and I'm like, oh,
nice on legally bought alcohol. Yep,
yeah. But yeah, like I can literally listen to drum and bass when I wake up, when I'm going to sleep, throughout the whole entire day. I'll never get bored of it. But people are like, oh, I'd have to be onto bloody hardcore biscuits of
supplements.
Supplements of some sort, and yeah.
Do you think it's just a Perth thing? Like Perth seems to be a bit more, like they're into pop music, I guess you call it. Pop music, I guess, is just popular music. It's not actually a style of music. Do you think they're more mainstream here in Perth and they're not open to the drum and bass scene?
Well, I actually don't know, because Perth has one of the biggest drum and bass scenes in Australia. But for some reason, because obviously Perth's Perth, we don't really get most of the major artists over here. But yeah, in Australia, I think Perth would have the biggest drum and bass scene. But yeah, just obviously some people don't particularly like that style of music.
Do you think it doesn't get much publicity because it is associated with, let's just call them performance-enhancing substances?
They do enhance your performance on a night out, that is for sure.
But it seems to be associated with it.
100%, because obviously, like, you go to big music festivals, like, what would be some Touch Bass, that's coming up March 30th. No One But Us was 1st of January. And yeah, you do get a lot of performance-enhancing drugs, so the coppers,
substances. We don't use a D word here.
Oh yeah, not the D word. Performance-enhancing substances. But yeah, I think that's why it doesn't.
Maybe.
Yeah, don't know.
Or if you threw a drum and bass mix over a Taylor Swift song, maybe that's what you should do. Oh, imagine trying to get the rights to use that.
Yeah,
That'd be a nightmare. It's like an AC/DC song for your walkout. Yeah, don't do that, people, please. Nah. That's interesting. I do like that. The reason you speak about Fred again is I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan of his music, but did you see the song he did with I think it was Brian Eno? It's completely different. Oh jeez. I got to get YouTube Premium at one point. Hang on, here we go.
Let's shoot it there. It's quite.
Have a listen. So this is Fred again. Oh, it's an incredible track. You haven't heard this? Brian Eno?
Nah.
I don't know why that just cut out then. Anyway, probably copyright. Probably that's how much YouTube are on me. Yeah, a young lady by the name of Jackie Toth, Jackie the Animal Toth, former PCR fighter, introduced me to this song. Thank you very much, Jackie. This is on high rotation on my playlist. But this is Fred again as well.
Actually, I do have to say, one song that I do thoroughly enjoy by Fred is it's called Adore You. Like Adore You.
Like Amy Shark's.
Nah. I don't know if it is, nah, it's not Amy Shark's Adore You, it's I Adore You. Yeah. This is another fella that he gave an opportunity to.
Because most of his stuff is collaborations, isn't it? I haven't heard this song. I will put it on my Spotify, major sponsor Spotify. No, I'll put it on our Spotify list and have a listen to this. But yeah, Fred again, song Secret. Get into it. Just brings the tone down a little. No,
The
'Cause
tone.
it just relaxes you. It's like the chill out sessions of Fred again. Enjoy. Thank you very much, Jackie Toth, for doing that for me. Anyway, what are we even doing? What are we even talking about? There's that intro. I can't believe I got this in one. I got a message. I was trying to get some dirt on you. I'll let you know. I was trying to get some dirt on you prior to coming here, and your lovely partner. Where is she? There. Tell me about Josie. Tell me.
Josie is my partner of almost 2 years.
You've
now.
done well then, I got to say.
Yeah.
Well done, son. Well done.
We've had our ups and downs, but yeah, Josie's my partner of 2 years. I met Josie through the lovely app of Hinge, which...
This is all before my time, mate.
Yeah, Hinge is just another one of those dating apps, but...
Is it like Tinder?
Yeah, well, Tinder, to be honest, these days is a bit shithole.
Okay.
Not for PG ears, but Tinder's just for like, shambling.
Shambles.
But yeah, no.
After 12 p.m. shambles.
Yeah.
Hit you up. What you doing?
Yeah. 100%. That's what it was for. But yeah, no, I met Josie through Hinge. What would it have been? Oh, jeez, I can't even remember. 2022.
Hinge. Isn't there like about 20 dating apps out there now?
Yeah, you've got Hinge.
What's the one? We set up not me, but someone I know, possibly me. We set up a fake account trying to look for someone, and we got banned from it. Like,
really?
Yeah, and someone wasn't happy. If you said the name of it, I'd know. What's another?
Were you after blokes or were you after
No, I was
women?
after. No, I wasn't on. I know what Grindr is.
Oh, yeah, well, that's
Grindr is an aggressive app.
Grindr's crazy. I worked with some blokes at Target when I was like first starting out when I was 14, 15, and they were showing me their grinders, and I was whoa.
So aggressive.
I was not fond of that when I was 15 years old. And yeah.
Do you think because of the aggression on Grindr, I can't believe we're talking about Grindr.
Yeah, no shit. Hey?
The aggression on Grindr, is that what women experience on things like Tinder? If they do, I'm sorry, ladies. I apologise on behalf of all men.
Yeah, men aren't all bad, right? Men aren't all bad. Yeah, I feel like some blokes are pretty hands-on on the Tinder. But yeah, I don't know. The bloke-on-bloke action, they're all like so open, so I think
Good
that's
on
why
them.
it's so aggressive. But yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to put that in.
Yeah, I was going to say nothing against it. But
So you met your partner on
Hinge.
That's the one. Go ahead. Keep going.
So I met Josie on Hinge in 2022, and it's actually quite a crazy story because when
Tell me a crazy story, Hudson.
I was in year 12, one of my
That's so good. Year 12, 2 years ago. My God.
It's 2024. I graduated 2019.
I'm okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go. So she was in year 12.
No. So when I was in year 12, like this is taking it way
Oh,
back.
okay. I thought you said 2022. You're in year 12.
No, not like 2019. I was in year 12. No, okay. 2022. I met Josie. So when I was in year 12, my best mate that was a Sheila, her name was Emma Briley, and just one of my best mates took her to the ball and everything. Her brother was actually dating Josie back in the day.
Jeez. Here we go.
It was juicy
Yep.
stuff.
Juice.
So
I think I got a button for that. That's something we use. That's something we use for a completely different show.
It's corn.
It's pretty. Oh, you know corn.
Yeah.
Oh, I should get more of this. I think I got Greta on here as well.
How dare you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Greta would absolutely love my bloody 3-litre diesel D-Max out the front. Yeah, so Emma had a younger brother who was dating Josie. They were the same age, so I knew of Josie already.
Yeah.
And then fast forward a couple of years, I was seeing Josie on
Hinge.
Yeah. And then so I added all of her social media straight away because I already knew who she was.
As you do.
But yeah, she was like, "Holy shit, you're a bit of a stalker, aren't you?" And I was like, "No, I already knew of you and all this sort of stuff." And
Does she know who you were?
No, that's the thing. And I was like, "Oh, I thought I was a pretty popular bloke back in the day, as you do in high school. You'll think you're."
Which school?
I went to Churchlands.
Okay.
So, yeah, started off in Newman, then ended up at Churchlands.
Churchlands. Do you know a lady, Casey Rushforth?
I do
PE
know
teacher.
I miss Rushforth.
Miss Rushforth.
Yeah.
Yeah, she fought in the PCR.
Oh, really?
Yeah, about 4 years ago.
Oh,
yeah,
Jesus.
she fought Gemma Peaky Blinder Standard. She was very good. Casey Rushforth. She's been in here. Anyway, sorry, keep going. I interrupted you. Keep it going.
But yeah, so I met Josie, and it was like a bit of a tough time because unfortunately Jose lost her dad in 2022. He had a heart attack.
Jeez.
Or cardiac arrest. And it was like just after that I'd met Josie on Hinge and we had started talking, but I didn't think anything would like form of it because it was literally like 3 weeks after dad had unfortunately passed, and then I'd come into the picture, and then I was like,
tough time to come in.
I was like, I don't think anything's going to happen with this because she's got like grieving and going through stuff. But yeah, like she barely knew me, but I sat there watching the live of her dad's funeral.
Yep. Is that headphones playing up?
Just my left one has gone, like my left ear. Oh, there we go. Perfect.
We good?
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with this thing. Jesus. Okay, keep going.
But yeah, so that's how I met Jose, and yeah, we kind of kept talking from there, and then ended up in a relationship. But yeah, so I thought nothing was going to happen because her dad had passed away, and I didn't think anything would happen because she was going through such a tough time. But yeah, a couple months later, after talking like here and there, met up, and yeah.
She didn't pressure you, you stood back, did the gentleman-like thing?
Yeah, did the gentleman-like thing, and yeah, we ended up in a relationship, and 2 years later we've done a few things here and there. We went to Canada for a month and a half last year, start of last year. Mm-hmm. Yeah, January through to halfway through February. Mm. To Vietnam last year as well. That was ripper.
Is that good? I hear good things.
Fucking sick.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell me why.
Oh, it's just cheap and wonderful. Everyone's amazing over there.
Someone said it's like the new Bali.
Oh, I reckon it shits on Bali. Except, obviously, like Indonesia has some sick waves, but I reckon Vietnam 100% would shit on Bali.
Have you been to, like, Bangkok and stuff like that?
No, I was actually hoping to do Thailand in June of this year, just for a couple of weeks, just take some time off and go up Thailand, do Phuket, Bangkok and all that. Mm. But no, Vietnam, amazing, because Jason and I love our Asian street food, and Vietnamese is just, like, blown my mind. Like, you got your pho. You know pho? Yeah, but this is something that you have to say correctly, because pho, so you know how you've got your pho, the soup. Mm-hmm. It's like the noodle soup and all that. Pho means prostitute, but pho is like pho as in the noodle soup. But we were getting 2 pho and 2 beers, all for like $5.50 Australian.
I heard that it was very cheap there. That's how Bali used to be.
Oh, 100%.
What is it now? It's not that. I saw some of the accommodation costs there.
Well, no, Jose actually just went to Bali, what would it been, a month ago. Mm-hmm. And she was saying, like, it's still cheap. Like, $16 for a cocktail is still cheap. But, like...
That's not that cheap.
It's not that cheap for what? Like, we went to Pika Bar the other day, and Jose's getting limoncello spritzes for $14.50. And that's a Western Australian pub, like a Western Australian bar. But yeah, cocktails over there were like $5, $6.
Bargain.
That's cheap. But yeah,
Bali used to be in Bali.
Yeah, I remember going Bali when I was 16, 17, and the mojitos were 18. Sorry,
I was gonna say.
No, but the mojitos were, you would get 2 or 3 for like $12.
Oh yeah, it used to be
crazy.
cheap. I haven't been there for like 15 years, but I remember back then it used to, and you could eat like poolside bar and you get, I don't know, burger or something. It was about $3, and that was one of the big parts of it, is because you could live like a king for such a small amount.
Yeah, and then you've got people that rent over there for a month, 2 months at a time, and yeah, they're paying like stuff all. I've got a mate that was about to purchase up in Bali.
Yep.
Purchase a property, and I was thinking, that's not a bad idea, but yeah, I don't know, the price of that's gone through the roof. Wow, you really do like continue talking about everything, don't you? Because I was talking about Buddy Josie, and then next second I'm talking about the prices of houses in Bali.
Oh, yeah. There's no structure to this whatsoever. Just someone listened to this trying to actually find out some information. That'd be like, what part do you talk about? Trying to edit something out. It's virtually impossible because someone said, I'll just take the bit out where I spoke about Bali. And I got no idea. It's somewhere in there. Got to listen to the whole thing again. This Casey Rushforth there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. She didn't like that photo that I used. Yeah, but she did very well. When was that? That was ages ago. Yeah, that was many years ago. So
yeah, that the comment on that about the Netflix doco, it looks like it's about to be a bloody murder.
With that one there,
Yeah.
that's exactly what it looks like. She was great, Case. Good on her. I wonder if the babyface assassin, I wonder if she's still boxing. Was she still there when you left?
I can't really remember,
Okay.
to be honest.
Okay.
But yeah.
Shout out to Casey Rushforth, wherever you are at the moment, maybe still at Churchlands.
But yeah, back to Joe's.
Back to Joe's. Let's actually get a photo of Joe's up here. What's she actually written to me? He loves talking about his car as well. He went camping and he got bogged. This is all dirt I'm getting from JMA here. Looking forward to listening to the episode. Beautiful. Actually, she did want to ask about your nose. What happened there? When did you cop a smack? I was there at training the other day.
Bloody big bad Barry Cox. He's
Baz.
Yeah, bloody Baz. He's like a little 5'8" weapon.
He is so focused.
He was so quick as well.
He wants this win more than anyone. And he's fighting Alex Torres.
Yeah, because they went head-to-head last year, eh? Yeah.
Very close. I have to say, sorry, Barry, I have to say I did give it to Alex just. I gave Alex 1 and 2 and Barry 3 of the rounds. But Barry he's just come back, isn't he?
Yeah, well, he's teaching me yesterday because I've always heard like people say elbows in, but I never actually realised what elbows in meant.
Oh, yeah,
And Barry
protect the body.
Yeah, Barry smacked me with an uppercut straight to my nose, and that's why I sound a bit crook today because I just can't really feel like anything in my
Was
nose.
this numb or something up there?
Yeah, and yeah, it just keeps getting hit. And like I got a very hard head, and I love being smacked in the head.
Jeez.
Weird to say.
Very weird.
Weird to say, but yeah, I don't know, my nose, like the bridge of my nose at the moment, just cooking it.
Don't hurt yourself. Jesus. I know Barry's very good. He'll test people in there, like push them, but he won't ever want to hurt someone. I know some guys get a couple of broken ribs. There's been a few broken ribs.
There has been a
training.
few broken ribs, and I was sparring some fella the other day. I can't remember his name, and I'm very sorry. But I remember that he had broken ribs, but I didn't remember when we started sparring. So I went through a big body rip and got him straight in the ribs, and just as I hit him, I was like, oh, fuck's sake. I remembered that he had broken ribs.
Was he in, he's got broken ribs now, or he missed out on the last PCR due to broken ribs?
I think he's got broken ribs at the moment, but he's like powering on.
We'll cut that bit out. Jeez, I'd like to see the commission. No, you still got to get approved. And if someone's not physically fit, Nige and Glenn won't risk him.
Yeah.
And you can always go the next one. I think young Zach, he was supposed to fight in the last PCR and he got broken ribs in about week 5 as well. Just copped a body shot and that was it. So he's back. You guys got some good,
Zach,
good
the
people.
little shorty.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to have a big crew behind him as well. He's got
really?
big family, good people. So that'll be interesting to see him get in there. Wonder who he's going to fight. Because I don't know any fights besides Barry and Alex.
Well, I don't know, because there's that many big boys, there's that many small boys, there's mediocre boys.
I think with the girls, it's announced. What week is it? We're in week 5, aren't we?
Yeah, I think
it's announced
Saturday.
this weekend. Yeah. They're going to put you in your teams and and I'm not sure where they're going to tell your opponent. I don't even know if they've worked it out. They don't hold it off. They don't hold off any information as well. They don't go, oh, we're just baiting you. They actually don't know because the last thing they want to do is match someone up where it's not even. Who do you think you're going to have?
I actually do not have a blues clue, to be honest.
Do you even know what team you reckon you're going to head to?
Yeah.
Yeah. In that case, it's blue?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Nah, I don't know for sure, but nah, my
You get that on your car.
Yeah.
How's that?
Thank
Pretty
you.
good. See these fancy stickers? You pull the front of them off and the back, and it hasn't got the outside on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's actually a good one. I gave one to Aaron Tracy, and he butchered it completely.
Oh, it's all right.
Bloody Aaron Tracy.
I'm very, very, very OCD with my stickers.
I did see that.
Yeah.
I saw. Does it weigh down your car there? There's a lot of stickers on there,
There
isn't
is
there?
a lot of stickers on the car. Yeah.
A sticker that I did see on there that I did want to bring up because it is very important. It is very important. That's no joke. Is the bloke's advice sticker?
Yeah.
Tell me, mental health. I'm glad you brought this up because we had an event probably about 18 months ago where almost every single guy that came in here brought up the importance of mental health, and I'm massive supporter of it. Massive. So tell me give me your views on the whole thing. And with Bloke's Advice. Bloke's Advice, for anyone that doesn't know, it is a social media page that is dedicated to supporting men, men's mental health.
Blokes helping blokes.
It's just one of the last places where guys can be guys. Make a joke, no offense, and just have a good laugh.
Yeah, Bloke's Advice is a good one because obviously it's in the name, Bloke's Advice. Like, it's just blokes helping blokes. It's for the dads that are struggling. They're just the blokes that are 50 odd and they don't know how to speak up. It's just blokes helping blokes. But yeah, men's mental health has always been super important to me. I don't know how to explain it, but so I'm only 21 and I've had some of the worst times of my life, and how do I explain this? So I turned 21 last year, and I've suffered from a few mental issues throughout my short 21 years of living, to the point where, like, obviously life's all crumbled down, and I don't know how to explain this.
You can take your time, mate. You and me have got all day here.
Yeah, so
Keep going, mate.
So, in my short 21 years of living, I've I've struggled a lot with my mental health. I've had severe anxiety issues since I was about 8 years old. That's just going to primary school. Couldn't even fathom going to primary school. I'd start riding my bike to school, and all of a sudden I'd be bloody screaming and crying back to my mum. Just couldn't do it, and I couldn't picture why. I couldn't work out why. And then probably from about 14, it all went down south, and bloody depression came into the picture, and I've tremendously battled depression since I was 14. And then I finally kind of came to my senses when I turned 16, and I thought, I need to go see someone about this. I'd already been to therapy from the age of 9. Fucking hated it. Did not like a single thing about it. You have your darkest moments in there, and then people are like, oh yeah, why don't you want to come back? And you're like, I can't bring myself to do it. I can't bring myself to talk. And then that's what I've learned so much over the past couple of years, is that talking is the best thing that can possibly happen. I hate opening up, but I've had to learn how to open up, because otherwise I just am like a bloody plastic water bottle on a hot day, just heat up and explode. I'll take everything and anything out on anyone. But yeah, so I've always been a fond member of the men's mental health community. Always liked to get the words out. I can't even get the words out of my mouth right now. Always liked to support blokes. Always like to support women. I like to support anyone.
Something that I got to say I am impressed with this generation coming through. Say generation of kids, say 16 to 25. You drive me nuts with the way you drive, by the way. But the awareness of mental health, it's a good thing, because I was brought up in a generation where and it was even worse for my parents, how, say, men and women over the age of, say, 45, how they got through some of their days without access to what we have now and without the awareness is just beyond me. Like, you think about how tough they must have done it. Imagine being a gay guy
Back in the day.
Oh, those poor guys must have Oh, they must have done it tough.
100%. Well, yeah, because what is the stats these days is 1 in 7 bloke commits suicide, and it's
8.6 per day.
It's like
8.6 people per day.
Yeah,
in Australia. That is brutal.
And even so I'm an electrician by trade, and just the way that farmers and tradies are the worst for it at the moment with their suicides. Obviously, farmers, if they don't have a good season, their life's completely fucked. And they're one of the massive ones that commit suicide, and then tradies as well.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. Well, being a tradie, it gets stressful at times. Like, I'm literally 21, fresh out of my time, only just qualified, but, just gets very overwhelming at times. And my boss, Macca, is fucking ripper for it. He is one of the most amazing blokes. Like, last year...
Shout out to Macca.
Yeah, shout out to Macca. Last year, we did a what would it have been? A toolbox meeting, but instead of a toolbox meeting, we went to a company called Happiness Co.
Oh, yeah?
And all the boys, we had 25 blokes at the time. We all went down to Happiness Co., had a coffee and had a little talk about our mental health. And we were talking, I can't remember the bloke's name, but we were talking about how, it's okay to talk. It's okay not to be okay. And it's okay to speak about what's going on inside your body. No one will look at you and think any less of you.
No.
It's just about expressing your emotions. Otherwise, you crumble. That's the main thing. You crumble. Usually, I'm so good at talking about mental health, but I don't know. Something's just hit me today, and I'm actually struggling to speak about everything.
That's all right, mate. There's no pressure in here. We got all day as well.
Yeah. But yeah, as I've always been taught by my therapist, is that life is a roller coaster. It goes up and down like no tomorrow. But, you go down, but you're going to go back up. And a lot of people think that once they hit rock bottom, they're not going back up. But you've just got to believe in yourself and have that love and that heart and that ability to be able to pick yourself up off of the bed of the ocean and swim back up to the surface. Because I went through 4 years of just brutal depression, and then what had it been? 3 years ago, finally kind of picked myself back up and sort of got back to where I was when I was younger. Because I've lived a perfect life. I've always been supported by my parents, always been able to do everything that I can do. And nothing's ever gone wrong, but something just flicked in my body one day, and all of a sudden it was just bang, there was a big grey cloud over the top of me, and I just couldn't fathom getting out of it. And that was the hardest thing, because everyone's oh, there's nothing going wrong in your life at the moment. Why are you feeling this way? Why are you down and out? But I just couldn't even understand in my own body what was going on. And I think that's that's what happens a lot these days, is that no one really understands what's actually going on in their body. But yeah, it all sounds so stupid when I say it out loud.
Why does it sound stupid? There's no one here that thinks it's stupid.
Yeah, well, it's just, I don't know. It's, yeah.
You're not alone, though.
Yeah, well, there's that many people out there struggling with the same things, but it's just, it's okay. It's not weak to speak, is another motto that I live by. It's not weak to speak, because the more and more you let it bottle up, the more your emotions are just all crumbling, and it's like a volcano. It's all under the surface of bedrock of some sort, and then all your emotions are bubbling together, and then one little thing will just poke the surface, and then it will just all come out. It'll just spray, and that's what I believe a mental breakdown is. But but I'm just saying out there to all the blokes, all the women, all the kids, it's okay not to be okay, and it's okay to speak your mind. It's okay to ask someone for help is the major thing. You don't have to be the toughest cookie out there. You don't have to be this rock. You don't have to be this character You don't have to have this perception of you that you're the toughest person out there. Like, I'm bloody 6'1" Neanderthal, big barging bloke, but I will literally sit there and have a cry like no tomorrow because it's okay not to be okay. And yeah.
I agree with you, mate. It's everyone's sort of fighting their own personal battles, aren't they?
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, that's just another. Yeah, that's one of the personas about it. Is like we've got all these bloody tough, tattered men out there, and you don't see them cry, but behind closed doors they could be
hurting.
Hurting is the word. Yep, hurting.
It's amazing how well we cover it up. So well.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. I don't like to think I have a beautiful smile, but...
No, it's all right. It lights up this room, mate.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I just would smile through it every day. Yeah. But I also think another thing is, well, with that, is I would get so, like, angry at myself. So I've only just been... This is completely off topic, but I've only just been diagnosed with ADHD, what would have been last year, for the first time in 21 years, and I 100% knew that I had it back in the day, but because my mum's a teacher, she was like, oh, nah, like they would have brought it up back in the day, like they would have seen it, but then as we were reading through all my reports, they're like, oh, Hudson's a good student, but he like distracts others easily and does all this stuff. But yeah, I feel like if I had been diagnosed with that a lot earlier, I don't know, life would have been a little bit of a different pathway. I would have been more focused throughout high school, because that's another thing. Like, I didn't know what I wanted to do throughout high school, and that was like always put a lot more pressure on me. Because yeah, back in the day when I was bloody 12 years old, I wanted to be an aeronautical engineer because I loved planes so much. And then ended up being a Sparky, which I thoroughly enjoy and love. But yeah, that's another thing, is I wish I had have got diagnosed with that earlier, because I wouldn't have put so much pressure on myself back in the day, and I wouldn't have made the silly mistakes that I did.
You mentioned it there, it's the pressure. It's the pressure to be as good as everyone else is on social media. How awesome are people on social media?
Oh, no shit, they live the dream.
Oh, they're just holidaying, frolicking, non-stop.
Frolicking.
Living this beautiful life. And behind closed doors,
you don't know what goes on. That's the thing.
No, I think it's. I'm definitely not an expert here. I think it's the lies that people tell. Well, not the lies. Maybe more the stretch of the truth that people tell on their social media that causes a lot of problems. Maybe they're trying to convince themselves that they're balling.
Yeah,
maybe
well, that could be the issue.
Well, a friend of mine she's very popular on OnlyFans, and she is, I'm not going to mention her name because of what I'm about to say. She's does very well. Like, yeah, have a look. They publish how much money she makes, and she says that there's virtually no truth to the numbers that are published. She said people will ask them, and just say, for example, she makes $500 in a week. She'll say she makes $10,000 in a week, and they won't question it because it makes the story better if they're publishing that information everywhere. And I know that she's having a real tough time with it as well. But you have a look at her on the surface; she's living the dream, mate.
Yeah.
So I think it's deception that's causing it.
Oh, 100%. Well, yeah, social media's fucked.
It is. Oh, mate, I am so with you there. I used to work in digital marketing, and I left it because it was the most toxic environment. It can be used for... Some people use it for great things.
Yeah. Well, like Bloke's Advice and then Blue Tree Project as well. That's another amazing one. And then all my... Like, I'd support a lot of Beyond Blue as well.
Yeah.
Like, they're all the people that are doing good things on social media, and, like, they're keeping it real. Whereas, like, you've got, all your fakies, as I like to call them. But, yeah, that's why I've always just been an open book, being, like, the person that I am. The person that you'll see on social media is who I am in real life. Like, my profile picture on my Instagram is literally just me sitting...
Look at you.
Sitting on the bloody railway tracks of... it's funny as
that's not safe. Oh, wait, let me guess. Is that in
Vietnam?
Vietnam?
Yeah, it's Chain Street in Vietnam.
You've tamed that hair a little.
Yeah, well, that's another thing. I had a long mullet Well, I had a man bun for ages. Oh, that's my sister right there.
There.
Yeah.
Okay.
Little bloody 4'4" pocket rocket she is.
That mullet's pretty impressive, I got to say.
Yeah, well, yeah, I had a long man bun for ages, and then I started training, and I was like, oh, shit, like, this is getting real hot. So I decided to shave it all off, and then...
Suits you. Looks good.
Yeah, well, it was a bit of a dignity cut, to be honest, because obviously so young, but I've got some pretty big arches on my head, so I was just making sure.
Oh, mate, just look who you're preaching to. All right.
That's all right. I had a little, what would you say, a skullet of sorts.
Skullet.
When I first shaved it, so hopefully when my big cardboard cutout comes out, that's me with my base face.
Oh, look at that.
I know,
you got to be doing that. What's that, mate? Isn't that
gun fingers? Yeah, it's just I don't even know how to explain it. That's just.
I think I've got your photos here. I'll give you a look. I don't know what team you're in. If this thing actually decides to open.
Well, I'm happy either way on what team I go. But yeah, no, I think more than likely I'll be on blue because my boss is pretty good mates with Gleno.
Gleno. Yeah. Tell me about your sponsor. While I'm getting this up, please tell me about your sponsor.
So, my sponsor is Mex Electrical and Controls.
Mex Electrical have been a major part of the Perth Corporate Rumble for a number of years. They're always sponsoring fighters, aren't they?
Yeah.
Good on you, Mex. Is that Macca?
Yep.
It is Macca. He fought at one of the PCRs.
He did.
He did, that's right.
I think it was the third one in.
Yeah, it was easy. We should actually refer to the Perth Corporate Rumble on Wikipedia as well. On Wikipedia. How the hell do we get this through? Don't ask. Fight 3, where are you? Brett McDonald?
Yeah,
there he
11.
is. Fight 11. Got the UD win over Steve Archibald.
It's actually quite funny because they're best mates now as well.
He was Team Blue.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, the guys become good mates afterwards. It's not like you fight someone and then you have a drama with them. Why is this not working?
But yeah, so Mex Electrical and Controls is my sponsor.
Yeah.
And they're also sponsoring another fighter this year called Jet Mia.
Jet. I saw good old Jet
bloody
boy.
Mia. He's one of my best mates as well.
Yeah. You guys train a lot together, don't you?
Yeah, we do. We're basically like inside of each other's skin at the moment.
That sounds a bit creepy, but keep going.
It does sound creepy, but we are literally together all the time.
There's Jet.
There is Jetty.
Look at that hair. And there's a trim. I do like you got matching mows as well.
Yeah.
Something I do appreciate that you do is every time I'm down at training with a camera, you don't mind, jumping on board and flexing for the camera.
Yeah, I've always been a bit of a clown. Nah, I just like to have fun with life.
Oh, that's good, mate. That's great. Something I want to get back on, because I've mentioned this before, it's jumping back, is how, with your mental health, how has being part of this event changed things? Because I've spoken to people previously who were, one person in particular, I won't name the person, but he was on the brink. He was on the brink of doing something not great. And this event brought him back. And he's living a great life now.
Yeah.
And it was literally a matter of, the phone call that he got may have been why he's still with us.
Yeah.
How has being part of this and actually having something to work towards and being around such a good group of people as your team and coaches are, your crew, the squad are, how's it changed things for you?
The whole squad together is amazing. Like, no matter... Like, to be honest, I feel bad, but I can't remember half the blokes' names, half the Sheila's names, but no matter what, like, they always will say g'day as you walk in, make you known, make sure you get a handshake, make sure you get a fist bump, make sure they're telling you that you're doing good. And, like, a few of the blokes, we've hardly ever talked, but they always are there to help me out with, like, body positioning, hand throwing, where my guard is, and just like genuinely having a good conversation. And like that's all you can ask for in a thing, in an event like this, because we're all doing it for the Sava Rose Foundation. We're all doing it for such a good cause. But like, yeah, it's something else when you hardly know someone, but they're making you feel so supported. And, like, even Gleno, like, I barely ever met Gleno before, but the first, like, training session I came down to, he was, like, making sure that I was, like, feeling amazing about myself. Because, yeah, obviously he's good mates with my boss. And, like, yeah.
Glenn's got the ability to just change the way that you're feeling and the way you think about it. He gives off this impression as being one way. But like you said, he cries at movies. He's a hugger, which I'm still getting there, Glenn. I still sort of feel a bit weird hugging me, but that's fine. But yeah, he's a completely different person.
Yeah, both of them, Nige and Glenn, they're both like these big bloody Neanderthal blokes, but they're both so supportive of like one another at training. But yeah, Gleno, I love him, mate. He's the like, not that I swing that way, but like I love a bit of bloke on bloke hug. It's just like
there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, it's just the most amazing and powerful thing that you can have, especially when you've got like massive blokes and they're all coming down and just giving you a big hug. Like that is just, I don't know, sensational feeling.
Someone told me once about, because we're talking about this. Geez, we're talking about some weird stuff in my day. We're talking about hugging, because I hug my mates at work way too much. Like HR, let's get involved way too much. And someone said to us, what happens is with the traditional handshake, it's very much almost like an act of like a dominance thing. Like someone will grip a bit harder, or someone will put their hand over the top. Yeah. And that was, think about for how many years it was a handshake, whereas with a hug, it's a completely neutral kind of welcome to someone.
That's the thing.
It's way better.
I will give my best mates a bloody big kiss on the forehead. That's the thing. Like, I could not care less. Like, I'll literally give my mates, I'll make sure that they feel the love. But yeah, getting back to it with the event, I don't know, like, it does make me feel I'm actually working towards something, and I haven't seen myself so fit and so happy in a very, very long time that this is just working out perfect for me. Like, this whole event has changed me, changed my perception on how I can be as a person, as a sense of, like, in a sense. But yeah, like, as you were talking about before with, like, someone almost ending what a beautiful life we have. Life is a gift, so I was one of the lucky thousands of little swimmers that made it. To
1 in 17 million, I heard the odds are. 77 million, I think it is.
Yeah, but no, life is a gift, so I don't want to give it up. But yeah, obviously there's been times where I've been so down in the dumps, like just, it's gross, but just ripping my like wrists apart because, you know, you just don't feel good with life anymore. And like, got all the shit to show it nowadays, but I make sure I cover myself up with tattoos because I don't want to remember those times. But yeah, I don't know. Like, this has just opened my eyes. Macca's told me that this will be a life-changing experience, and I'm 5 weeks in, and I've never felt better. Like, he said to me that take everything on and take everything on board because this will make you feel amazing, and it has. That sounds so bad, but like so stupid, but nah.
Well, is that stupid? Does it sound stupid? What are you talking about?
Like, yeah, I don't know. It just, yeah.
You're not alone. Do you know how many people say that? Mm-hmm. And do you know how important it is to also have something at the end of it? This is where the friendships and everything that you create, that you establish during the training campaign. That's why it's so important, because afterwards you're all going to have a come down. You are going to have a really hard come down because it's over. And it's only 33 days away.
Well, that's the thing. I actually don't really want it to be over. And that's the hardest part about it. That's why I'm very keen, like, with a few of the blokes that still come down to the trainings. I'm so keen. Like, we've got our event now, but I'm already keen for the next one. So then I can come down and help out people.
A lot of the guys do return. Look at Mongy. How often is he there?
Bloody 3 times a week, I reckon.
Showtime, Justin Abernathy.
Yeah, no shit.
Man doesn't have slaves. Just
shit, no. He's good as well, because I feel like he's only just a couple of years older than me. I don't actually know how old he is, but like, he's so good to talk to as well. But yeah, Mongy, he's a funny bloke.
He is, isn't he? He's a good man. Yeah. He fought twice. He came back, fought Trent Horde, then got the win recently over the Doog father. Oh, well, it was close. Doogs.
I've got this up because I'm very, very good with my words, but like when I can actually think about this is something that I wrote. So my ute out the front is my bloody mental health banner on wheels. My big Isuzu D-Max, Sooty 4J if you want to follow it.
Hang on, has it got its own Instagram page?
Yeah.
Why wasn't I told about this? Let me get this up. Tell me about Sooty J.
Sooty 4J is my
Sooty 4J. Sorry, mate.
yeah, just 4J is the engine that comes in it.
Okay.
Oh, there's my absolute beast of a bloody brekkie. Sooty 4J. So Sooty 4J is my 2018 space cab Isuzu D-Max.
Good engines in those, I hear.
Yeah, well that's it. It's a 4JJ1 and it's called Sooty 4J because it pisses off Greta Thunberg, but it's a very sooty vehicle. Likes to blow a lot of black smoke. But yeah, that is... So before that, I had a Holden Rodeo, but I love my cars, so especially my four-wheel drives. So the Holden Rodeo shit itself, spent my hard-earned target savings on that thing in my first year apprentice wages on that thing. But yeah, ended up upgrading to this bad boy.
The apprentice wages.
Yeah, it was horrendous. But yeah, end up upgrading to this thing, and yeah, I've put my heart and soul into this thing now. But yeah, what I want.
It's got some fruit.
It does have some fruit, yeah.
Love the fruit. Can never get enough fruit.
Yeah, it's got this nice big 3-inch side pipe that I welded up for it.
I have no idea what any of that means, but it all sounds impressive.
It's ripper. But yeah, because that's obviously I've got my FU Suicide banner on the front and my Bloke's Advice banner. But yeah, I'm very good at writing my words down. I'm not very good at speaking, I'm not very good at speaking out loud.
Public
speaking, which is quite funny because I used to be quite a good public speaker in primary school, but now I just can't get my words out. I can't.
Seems like when you're not thinking about it, you seem to it just flows off, off the tongue.
Right, yeah. I wrote this one a couple months ago. I wrote this on behalf of Josie and I, even though it was all me, but yeah. It was... Both Josie and myself are firm believers in mental health. It's one of the most important parts of life, throughout all generations, young and old. In today's day and age, throughout the years, the organisations have grown, the word has spread across the world, and people have encouraged highly to speak up about the negativity they feel inside their bodies. It's okay not to be okay. You are never going to be judged for not feeling yourself. You don't have to be the toughest tool in the shed, especially you blokes out there. I highly encourage every bloke and Sheila to check up on one another, and even when looking in the mirror, check up on yourself. There's plenty of organisations out there, helplines and professionals out there that no one will ever, ever, ever judge you for seeking the help you deserve and need to help you on your expedition of life. And then I said, life's a roller coaster full of ups and downs and all arounds. It's one hell of a fucking ride, but it's a ride worth sticking around for. But yeah, that's what I was that's what I was trying to explain before. But there's so many institutes out there and so many charities and everything, because you got Lifeline, Beyond Blue, Mates in Construction, Black Dog Institute as well. Mates in Construction's a good one.
Mates in Construction. We'll throw a link in the description here as well.
They always come down to a few different sites that I've been on, and yeah, that's just mates helping out mates on the old work site. But yeah, and then you got organisations such as bloody Blue Tree Project, Black Dog Institute do a good one. They do their mullet for mental health, which is actually coming up.
Don't tell me people chop off their mullets or they just
people shave in mullets.
Shave in a mullet.
So yeah, that's a ripple on that. But yeah, no, it's good. Like the Blue Tree Project as well. That's sick. I love going, especially because that's all over WA now as well.
Just driving down some highway and you'll spot one, won't you?
Yeah, but there was a sick one I seen the other day up on.
I think I saw one on the way to Wongan Hills the other day as well.
Wongan Hills. Yeah, Goodwin Alpha. It's a bloody something up in Karratha, but because obviously they're on like oil rigs and shit like that. But yeah, it was quite cool. It was a bloody, instead of a tree, they've just done
fancy.
Bit of machinery. But yeah, no, that's one thing that I do love is Blue Tree Project. And it's so easy to do, and it's just, I don't know, it's cool.
Good
But
one.
yeah, that's what I was trying to explain before on my whole mental health thing.
That's all right, mate.
I should have written it down because I'm not very good with trying to piece my words together.
You're fine, mate. There's no dramas. You speak very openly about drum and bass, though. You do like the doof
I
doof.
do like the doof doof. But yeah, that was what I was trying to go for. Ups and downs and all arounds.
That sounds good, mate. I've got nothing but support for all of those causes and anyone that does want to speak out. I know some of my friends have done it. And, I think we're past the point of the old, just toughen up.
The stigma of trying to toughen up.
Just the culture that we used to have, which is no good. God, some people must have done it tough. That's all I can think about.
Well, my old man had, struggled horrendously for years and years, but he didn't really know what to do with himself. And then, he's...
Maybe alcohol came into play a lot more back in the day.
Yeah, massively, because he was a apprentice chef. So,
oh, jeez, they're notorious
he
for.
dropped out of high school at 15, so he was fucking straight onto the old goonie and doing a few things like that. And then, he's just massive alcoholic, but he's changed a fair bit these days. But he was just horrendous back in the day. It was actually quite scary, to be honest.
I think they used to actually say, don't quote me on this, they used to say that people used to treat, and this is how they justify it, they said they used to self-medicate with alcohol.
Well, yeah, that's a massive thing. So, when I was going through some of my, worst stages in life, it's no good to say, no boss would want to hear that, but I used to just absolutely throw myself away with, the piss and the bloody, all the drugs under the sun, just trying to feel better. But it's at the end of the day, that just made me feel 10 times worse. And that was when, you get on these massive highs and you'd be throwing down grams and grams of substances that you don't even know what's going into it, but then you feel good, you're on top of the world, and then you start to come down and you're like, holy shit, here goes life, I don't want to do this anymore. So you keep on going, and it's just it's a loophole. But,
a spiral.
It's a massive spiral of self-medicating. But I speak about it openly now. I take fluoxetine every day, which is anti-anxiety, anti-depression. It's one of those medications that I always thought you'd have to be weak as piss to be on, but now that I'm on it, I haven't looked back. I've gone through a stage where I was taking 3 of them a day because I was that bad, but now I finally reined it back to 1. But I always thought medication was stupid, but it helped me a lot, to be honest. Medication and speaking out, and But self-medicating is not the thing to do, that's for sure, because that almost threw me off a bridge one day. But that's why I love my mum, because my mum was, my mum and my dad, and my sister, but my mum, I'm a big mama's boy.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with that, but I was just thinking about, I wouldn't really know what my mum would do without me these days, but that saved my life a few times. But
You'll do the same for your kids, mate, if they ever need it.
Well, 100%. And that's the thing, it's kind of opened my dad's eyes as well, because he was always, he had that stigma as well of he thought he had to be the toughest tool in the shed. And then over the past couple of years, we've just been able to connect real good without letting each other's feelings, telling each other our feelings.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Nah.
You sound like, when you say it, you're a bit hesitant, thinking that I'm going to be judging.
I know you're not going to judge, but I know I don't know, people sometimes think, I don't know.
Well, imagine you saying this stuff. You've got 10 people that go, oh, this guy's a bit of a dick. But then you got one person that it helps. You'd take that 10. You'd take the 10 lots of abuse to help one person, wouldn't you?
100%.
Ah, yeah.
100%.
Yeah. Good on you. Anyway, that's a lot. Well, you're not alone, and you're definitely not even alone when it comes to ex-PCR fighters. Because some of those people have been on some rough trips, and they've come good, and they're all still with us, and they're all doing very well.
Yeah.
Good on you. Good on you, mate. Should we actually talk about PCR today? We've just gone over 2 hours.
Really?
Yeah, it's still in midday.
Holy
Coming up in
shit.
2 hours. I know. It's amazing how much we gas bag, isn't it? What else have I got on you? Oh, I was actually going to go through. This is we actually are talking about the PCR here. Because I want to talk more about your sponsor, Mex, with Macca. Macca. This photo that we're looking at here, go back to PCR. It's from a few weeks ago. The hair was a little bit more untamed. That's Jet there with you. This guy here at the front, he came. He's a good man, isn't he? Yeah. Brad Davies. He came and did commentary with us at the last PCR for one of the fights. And I've met him before, and I thought, he knows a bit. And he came in, and he was so good at the commentary, and his knowledge and experience and the way he spoke, he made the rest of us look like absolute garbage. He's an educated, well-spoken man.
Yeah. He's my BFG, my big friendly giant. Because honestly, like, I met Brad, so I was secretly training with Brad before PCR started.
You look like you know what you're doing at training.
Yeah, well, we were doing strength and conditioning with Brad because I was a tubby little bloke last year. I was weighing in at 107.
What do you weigh now?
Weigh 88 at the moment.
Really? How'd you drop that much? Just training?
Training, got back into cardio because I was a big footy player back in the day. Played for Claremont, did Colts and everything. But yeah, then I just obviously started my trade, and then I just loved my bush chooks. I was a massive Emu export drinker.
And I saw that bacon sandwich you were having for breakfast.
Yeah, well, I was a massive chooky drinker, and then I just put a bit of tub on. But yeah, I've stopped drinking as much nowadays. I still love a beer here and there. I'll absolutely die for a pint right now. But PCR's happening. But yeah, I'll just stop drinking, start back into my cardio, and yeah, it's just shedded straight off me, which is quite nice. But yeah, Brad, my BFG, my big friendly giant. We met him through Macca because he's another one of Macca's mates.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's it was quite funny because I didn't think anyone would find out that we were training with him, and then all of a sudden,
who found out?
Glenn and Nige, and they were like, "Oh, how's training going with Brad?" And I was like, "Oh, fuck, that's all right."
There's no secrets in that crew, by the way. No, they're all together.
But yeah, because I thought everyone would. Well, I thought people would kind of train elsewhere on their off days. But
a lot of people
everyone does it. Yeah,
yeah.
It's crazy, eh?
There are a couple that are coming in as beginners, and they match you up. They're going to match you up with someone, so you can go and have 2 years worth of training, and they'll match you up with someone that's on your level, and you could come in as a complete beginner, and they'll match you up the same.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I'd actually never fought before this, and I've always wanted to get into boxing. And I thought I was going to do it a couple of years ago, but I used to be a downhill mountain bike rider, so I smacked my head a few times. So a couple of concussions, and no one was really happy with me doing it. But then as soon as I started getting back on my fitness journey, I was like, I could do this. And then Jet and I were both pretty hammered last year at the Chrissy party, and we were like to Mac, we were like, well, Jet said it to Mac. He was like, I want to do PCR. Then I overheard it, and I was like, obviously I was a little bit loose and a little bit, how you going?
Yeah.
I come over, I was like, I'll do it as well. Oh, don't leave me out of it.
Mackerel will hold you to it as well.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, because I'd already pulled out once. Well, I hadn't even made it to the sign-in stage, but I told Macca that I wanted to do it, but then I pulled out because I was like, my head probably won't be good for it. I've had one concussion. Shouldn't actually say that, to be honest.
That's all right. Just don't get hit on the night. Just get that head movement going.
Oh, yeah, I've been watching a lot of Mike Tyson lately, so...
He's fighting Jake Paul.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
That's fucking stupid, that whole thing. Because they're fighting with 18-ounce gloves.
18, is that what it is? I heard the conditions were coming in.
Yeah, it's like 18 or 20 ounce. So it's going to be big...
Pillows.
Yeah, big pillows. Jake Paul's going to be on that many actual sports enhancing drugs. Yeah, it's just all ridiculous. To be honest, I just hope bloody Big Mikey just comes and absolutely flogs the shit out of him.
It's going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting, that fight.
Yeah, it's all a bit unfair, but as we say with the social media, that's all just a bit of a big bloody, I don't even know. But yeah, what we're talking about, Brad.
We're talking about Brad. Off topic again. Yep.
Yeah. Brad is my PT at the moment. He's a big 54-year-old ex-bloody all of, I don't know.
Is he BJJ as well?
Yeah, he does. He runs Savage.
Yeah. So I did just have that up. I think I had it
Savage BJJ.
up. Rare Savage
Rare
Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah.
Or Jits, as I like to call it.
So, yeah, he likes to wrestle blokes.
He could still go, couldn't he?
Oh,
I hate
dude.
to fight him.
Fuck me sideways. 54 he turned the other week, and the bloke is literally like, oh, I don't even know. Oh, that's my boss right there as well, in the Rare Savage. That's Macca.
Where?
See, in the green Rares.
Where is he?
Yeah, like if you click out of that, in the green.
There.
Yeah, that's my boss.
There is Macca.
That's Macca.
Going a bit grey on top there, Macca.
Yeah. Well, he's got bloody, as he says, he's got like 28 kids to look after, plus his own 2. But nah. Yeah, so we train with Brad, and Brad is 54, and he literally has a body of like a jacked bloody Arnold Schwarzenegger bloody, like when he was like 28. He's so strong.
Good Nick.
And yeah, I just can't even believe it. He's like, yeah, he rocks out when he trains us. He's got all these, like, what would you call them, like compression sleeves on, like on his elbows and knees. But the bloke is just that fit and crazy. Yeah, I would not want to be on the bad side of him.
No, I'm always very polite when I see him.
Right, yeah.
So why did you apply
to PCR? Well, I don't know. I've always wanted to get into boxing. Mako said, "Oh, it's going to be one hell of an experience." And then I actually learnt that my mum, so Saba Rose, that's a family that they're Newman College based.
Okay.
And my mum teaches at Newman, and she was like, "Oh, like I know that foundation. I know Saba Rose." And yeah, I was like, I love to do stuff for a cause.
They do good work.
100%. But yeah, I was like, oh, it's a good fitness journey, and I've always wanted to learn how to box. And next thing I knew, I was on the short list, and yeah, that's why I've applied. But it's a journey for myself, to be honest. Like, Macca told me it's going to be like the hardest 8 weeks, 9 weeks of your life, but the end reward of it is like amazing. And it is fucking hard, I have to say, because like some days I rock up to training and I'm so sore. And, like, I'm one of the youngest there, but I literally feel like one of the oldest some days. Like, because I'll go to work and I'm leaning in all which directions, and because I'm Sparky by trade, so people think, oh, yeah, Sparky's bloody dickheads, shit trade, just knobs, but we're actually nice people. But, yeah, so the other day I was, like, you know how if you bend forward like that, you're just like bending forward, but I was doing that in the opposite direction, so my back is like all the way. Oh, it was just a position that you should not be in. And then I was so sore from that, but I rocked up to training, and like I was so sore at training, but I still managed to push through it. But it's all just, I don't know. It's just a journey that I wanted to complete, and I'm currently completing it, and everything's feeling good. I think the end reward as well is going to be like fight night. It's just going to be crazy.
This one will be.
Yeah,
this one's going to be madness.
And I might have to give DJ Sal a bit of a run for. Is DJ Sal a girl or a boy?
I don't know. Who's DJ Sal?
DJ Sal's the after party DJ.
Oh, Soulsby. Is it Soulsby? Oh yeah, he's a good man.
I might have to give him a run for his money. I might have to...
No, just let Soulsby go. Just stay away from Soulsby.
I might have to bring my USB. Nah, it's all right. It's all right.
Don't touch Soulsby's decks. Just trust me on that one.
I won't touch Soulsby's decks. But yeah. Nah, it'll be fun. It's a good journey that I'm very excited to complete.
It gets more, not intense, but it becomes a bigger part of people's lives each time. You go back to PCR 1 and 2 and 3, it was good, but I think it's ever since that COVID one, ever since that one got cancelled, it seemed to change a lot where the teams were a lot more tight-knit. And it doesn't end on the night. Like, people are still getting together, and you just got this lifetime bond with a group of people, all established over 9 weeks. It's not like you went to high school with them and spent 5 years with these people. It's 9 weeks.
Nah, it's sick. I'm very keen for it. But yeah, I'm just like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just, Macca said, yeah, do this. Like, it's a good experience. Next minute, I'm on that experience, and next minute, I'm fucking thoroughly enjoying it. I'll literally go home and I help. Like, I've gotten my sister and Josie onto boxing at home as well.
Okay.
And yeah, it's just become my own little PT at home, little personal trainer at home as well. But no, it's just changing me. And it's just crazy to meet all the people. And then how, like, literally, as you say, close-knit everyone is. Like, you've made friends with people that you wouldn't know.
It's so odd how it works, isn't it? No egos, always supportive.
And it's like so many different ages as well. Like, Jet and I are literally 19 and 21, and we're making friends with blokes that are like 39, and even some of the older fellas as well.
How does it work? I still don't know how it works.
Neither do I, to be honest.
But it does.
Yeah.
It consistently works.
That's crazy.
I think I put a lot of that down to Glenn and Nige.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And then, yeah, because you have to move. Well, because, yeah, Jet and I, we're not very good at... we get like quite nervous talking to people, so we're not very good at moving. Like, we'll always rock up and start training together at the start, but then obviously we have to move between partners, and it's good for us because like we're meeting new people, whereas we're not that confident talking to people.
Okay.
But no, it's working for us.
I've tried to talk to Jed a couple of times, and he's
very quiet.
Very quiet.
Very, very quiet.
So I said, "Hey, mate." He goes, "Hi."
Yeah.
Okay. Don't want to talk to me?
No, he's so funny, but yeah, he's like a little brother to me now because I literally spend. So I've just finished a job in Coles Gosnell's refurb.
Quality area of Perth.
Oh, just amazing, especially because I did like 6 months of night shift there, and I've seen some things. But yeah, Jetty was on
sirens going off.
Yeah, Gosnell's party lights, I like to say. But yeah, Jetty and I were there together for quite a bit of time, so we like got super close, and then we decided that we're going to do this together, and then yeah, ever since then, my missus likes to think that I'm obsessed with Jet, but I'm not obsessed with him, but
you can share. Yeah. She can share you with Jet if she needs.
But that's the thing, like you get so close with someone, and then all of a sudden you're spending literally, like the other day we went to work at like 4:30 in the morning, and we're still together at like 11:30 at night. It's just you spend.
Is the missus getting jealous?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah,
well, they do that.
Yeah. Nah, but it's good fun though.
Have you been to one of these events before?
I have. I went to PCR. Would have been 2022. It was in that? November of 2022.
I'm just trying to think who that was. Was that Fraser Harvey against Wirramupaki as the main event? I think so.
I actually can't really remember.
Who did you know that was there? Because I know Mercs have been Mercs have been a sponsor for ages. I've had plenty of people. Do you remember who you were there to watch?
No, all I know is that we've only ever had Macca and another bloke named Jaden Watkins are the only two that have actually fought for Mex, but we've always had the Mex belt, like the actual.
Oh
PCR
yeah, you have
belt.
two, yeah.
But yeah, I can't actually remember who we were there to watch, and all I remember is that the free, well, not the 7 hour,
the 7.5 hour drink package.
Yeah, that was quite stellar. That was. Yeah.
I think we talked about this the other day. It's actually 5.5 hour drink package and a 2 hour power drinking package.
Yeah,
that last 2 hours. I guess something.
Yeah, actually, the one thing I do remember from that night though is Jade's friend,
Brooke.
Yeah, I got a picture with Brooke. Because I was amazed. I was like, oh, it should be on my phone somewhere. But even like you look at my face there, and I was a bloody chubby little.
Oh, you got a couple there.
Yeah,
couple on you.
Little, what would you say, pizza face? But yeah, no, I was there for the after party as well.
Oh yeah,
loads. I was loving it. Everyone was still sitting down and. But yeah, no, PCR was fun. I couldn't really remember it, but I was just making sure that I
from memory.
Yeah. So that's going to be me again this year, but unfortunately because I've been training so hard, that'll be me with about 3 Coronas in me, and I'll probably be dancing like no tomorrow.
Do you know who your opponent might be?
No, that's the thing.
You don't?
There's a couple of blokes that weigh there's a what's his name?
There are quite a few
There's two
guys.
Zachs. There's like a small Zach and then there's a
Yep.
taller Zach.
Yep.
I reckon I might maybe go against him, but I don't know. He's like 96 at the moment.
His name, because he did message me yesterday. I can't remember. Zach Stewart.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you guys are about the same size.
Yeah.
He looks all right. If he actually lets himself go, he's a little tense, I think. Not that I'm a boxing expert, but I think, no, that'll be a good fight.
Yeah, but I don't know, to be honest. Could be anyone.
Where would you want to fight on the night?
Where?
What position? What fight number?
Somewhere a bit later.
Really?
Yeah.
But,
I want to be like, I don't know. Like Macca already, he's got a wedding on, so he won't be there till 9 o'clock anyway.
Oh, okay.
So it'll be later, but I don't know. I'm a late person. I'm a night owl.
Okay.
I'd rather be fighting at like 10 or like, well, not 10 o'clock. Like I'd rather be fighting late.
You'll be right into every fight, though. Once you're in those teams, you'll be wanting every single member of the blue or the red team to get that win.
Yeah, 100%.
And if you go blue team, they've got a lot to live up to this time after the last
Yeah,
time.
what was it? It's like
11-2. It was still. I know it says 11-2, but it was still close.
Yeah.
If you met like there were, I mean, they're always very close fights. There's never like every once in a while you'll get one that'll be one-sided if there's a finish, but they're very rare for someone to get a finish.
Well, I'm hoping to try and get under someone's headgear. Well, not under someone's headgear, but I'm hoping to try and get a finish. I'm hoping, but that's all right. I don't know, but there's some fucking quick blokes. There's another bloke.
Oh, so quick.
Oh, Scotty. He's like, dude, his hands just fucking, they're like the Flash.
Mm.
Like he loves to, we love to spar against each other because he also teaches me, but he's so quick. And then Jordan as well, big tall Jordan.
Mm.
Holy shit.
Deceptive.
Bloke is like 7 foot tall, but can literally drop onto his knees like that quickly.
There's going to be some big boys fighting in there that's going to be interesting. People like him, Rory Kenner's going to be there this time round. His fight got cancelled from the last event. Big Rory.
Oh, with the man bun? Has he
got a man bun? I think he might have. Oh, no, he's got a big beard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rory, and then there's
Vince?
another one. Yeah, Vince.
Vince is coming back for blood.
Vince is coming back because he lost last year, didn't he? Yeah.
Just very, very close to Razor Ramon. That's right. He had an IV drip that he had an allergic reaction to the day before. Should have seen him. He looked as sick as a dog. He was grey as anything leaning up against those ropes. I was like, I didn't think he was going to make it in the ring. He did well to even get in there.
Yeah, who else is there? Yeah, they got Geordie, and then you got the other bloke. It's like something Crowley.
Don't know.
I don't know.
I got to learn these names as well.
Yeah,
it's pretty bad. Sorry, guys.
He's huge as well. Yeah. I'm just lucky that I don't weigh that much anymore.
Oh, yeah. Just drop down. You staying at the Crown?
Yeah.
Of course you are. How many nights? One or two?
It's two.
Friday, Saturday?
I'm doing
Saturday,
Sunday. So I've booked the Monday off work because I've got that many RDOs up my sleeve. But because the Friday is the weigh-in night. So I was thinking...
Oh, yeah, of course. You don't want to be driving there and driving back.
Yeah. And then obviously, like, I didn't want to just stay the one night because the Saturday will be mostly focused on PCR and warming up and napping and making sure my food's right.
Mm.
And then the Sunday morning we'll probably be having a sleep in. So I was like, I'll do Sunday night. Never stayed at Crown before, so I thought I'd treat myself.
No, treat yourself. And they have a bit of a pool party kind of gathering on the Sunday as well. Which is,
really?
I think that started out as just sort of like I don't know what it started out as, but that has helped, I think, fighters actually come down. Like it's actually, rather than just the night's over, it's done. It actually just, I think it's a good thing for everyone because it really slows everything down a little bit. And
brings it back to reality.
Yeah, and that's when everyone gets a chance to talk about what happened the night before. Obviously, 14 people win, 14 people don't. And there's not there's no bad blood.
Yeah. I'm very nervous though. I'm very competitive. I do want to win.
I can imagine. I think the only thing I can recommend is don't fight for the Merck's belt. The Mex belt. I keep saying Merc.
Nah, but that's the thing. Watto, a couple of years ago, he was like fighting for Mex, and then he was in the Mex belt as well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's just one thing I got to make sure is that I'm not fighting for the Mex belt. I just want to fight for a belt that's not Mex, because I don't think Macca would be very pleased if he had to give the belt to my opponent.
There is Jade was telling me there is a curse that you never fight for your own belt.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether that's true. Well, you could rewrite history and be the first ever to win it. Could do it. Could do it.
I think Macca would be very stoked. Oh, he'd probably give me a big kiss on the forehead.
He'd probably take the belt back.
Yeah.
He'd just take it straight off you. So there you go.
Yeah.
Let's go in the office.
Hopefully I don't have to fight for that belt. But yeah, because there's also like 3 tables full of blokes at work. So I'm just making sure that it won't be for that.
Are they going to get rowdy?
They will get rowdy, the blokes at work.
All Sparkies and tradies?
Yeah, they all go pretty hard.
They don't mind smashing a Corona on a Sunday, do they?
Nah, they love it. But yeah, and then I've also got, like, who else? I've got a few people. Well, I've finally got I've got one more ticket to sell, but I've got all my tables together as well, which is quite nice. Got my granddad coming down, my granddad's brother, mum, dad, my sister's boyfriend. Then my best mate's dad and his acquaintance are coming, and then my cousin's coming as well, which is going to be fucking ripper because he's just got a new missus as well. And then I got all my mates on one table as well, which will be fucking sick. But yeah,
it will be sick.
Yeah,
they put it on. It's a show. It's not like a normal boxing event. It's just it's a show from the start. They cram 14 fights into that amount of time. It's going to be the quickest 7 hours of your life.
Yeah.
It flies.
Yeah.
It is unbelievable how quick.
I actually reckon the fight, though, is going to go so quick.
Round 3 feels like it lasts about half hour.
Hopefully we won't see round 3.
I do love the confidence.
Nah, I'm just joking. I don't want to touch wood. Don't want to bloody...
Curse it,
but yeah.
Fine, mate.
Nah, it'll be fun. Whoever I verse, it'll be fun.
I was going to ask you what your parents think about this.
Well, Mum was a bit, how you going at the start, so was Dad. But because it's for the Sabaros, her notion, Mum was pretty stoked in the end. But yeah, Dad was the one that didn't want me to fight a couple of years back because of all the concussions. But no, they're so keen. They've never seen me so fit and happy since, like, well, last time I would have been this fit and happy would have been, well, last time I would have been this fit would have been when I was 17. I think 16, 17. When I was weighing in at bloody 81 kilos, playing footy 6 days a week, and just shredded. But yeah, well, they haven't seen me this happy as well for a very long, long time. So it's just all working out perfect.
I think you got more chance of getting hurt at training than you have on the night.
Well, that's the thing as well, because I'm really big on getting hit at the moment. I just want to see what it feels like, and I just...
Keep the composure.
Yeah, but all the blokes are telling me, because I keep my body too square on, so I'm literally like a canvas just ready to get painted. The one thing, though, that is pissing me off a lot is I keep getting smacked in the nose, and I can't get a blood nose. All I want is a blood nose. It's so bad. Like, it's... Well... I've kind of come to terms with it, but yeah, because heaps of people have had blood noses, and I just
You're not a bleeder.
Nah, I just can't get one. I got smacked like 3 times the other day.
Just spar with Barrymore, he'll open it up for you.
Oh yeah, I thought yesterday with his big uppercut, like I actually thought it was going to start bleeding, but no, nothing happened. Fine. Nothing happened.
For anyone on the blue team, if you do want to talk about composure, like under fire, someone like Alex Torres would be good to talk to, obviously with his MMA experience. He's fighting MMA, I think, next weekend.
Well, yeah, I know he's got a big fight as well the weekend after of PCR. But no, he's crazy because he had Battlegrounds the other day.
Oh, he told me prior, I said, how are you going to finish it? And I can't remember what he said. Pretty sure he said armbar, and he decided to go rear naked choke, so he's a dirty liar. No, but he looked great, didn't he?
Yeah.
I know BJJ is a lot different to boxing, but what impressed me a lot on that night was his ability to stay composed while under fire from Barry.
Well, yeah, I watched that fight as well, and it's quite funny because in the first 30 seconds of it, you watch him start to box, and then all of a sudden, Alex comes out and threw him. And I was like, "Holy shit!" I pissed myself laughing, but
you should have heard the crowd; they were not happy.
Yeah.
And Alex did not care one bit. Barry has some of the most vocal supporters on the night, and they're all coming back.
Yeah, well, they're Irish, aren't they?
They are. I could hear them. They were getting right behind Alex, behind Barry, and they weren't happy when all that was going on. Because I think there was a bit of a late shot, like a shot after the after.
Yeah,
the bell
there was.
Well.
There was a cheeky little shot to the head or something. It was a late shot of some sort, but yeah, the crowd was going fucking mental over that.
But he's not like that. Like Alex isn't like.
Well, yeah,
that.
I met him the other day, and he's just a chilled out bloke with a big moustache. He's just
It's glorious moustache, isn't it? See the music he comes out to?
no.
Oh, he comes out the Queen. It is. It's a performance. It's a performance before the fight even starts.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. That's what I'm hoping for. Is everyone hopefully has a little dance?
Oh, yeah,
get
I'll
all
be
the
there.
mums, get all the mums moving with Florence and
Bit
the
of
machine.
Florence.
But yeah, nah, it's good. I'm super game for it.
And your sister, what'd she say about all this?
Oh, she's stoked. She actually gets to dress like a girl for once because she's a RN, registered nurse.
Yeah.
That's her daily job.
Oh, it's a day out of the scrubs and straight
Yeah,
into
well,
the
no,
dress.
she's stoked for it. And then yeah, her boyfriend Jordan is he used to fight Muay Thai as well.
Okay.
So back in Queensland, so he's also super excited to watch me box and see how far I've come because we were meant to like train together like a fair bit, but he's FIFO. Well, he's just started his own business as well, so he's had to focus on that a lot lately.
Is he coming?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they're coming as well.
But yeah, no, it should be good. But no, I'm very excited for him to see how far I've come with all my boxing.
Beautiful.
But yeah, we still got 4 weeks to go or 5 weeks to go, and fucking a lot more to learn. But it's all right. Hopefully, by the time fight night comes, I'm ready to absolutely just pounce.
You mentioned that before. Your sister was getting ready to get dressed up. It's a big event for the females as well.
Yeah. Oh well, Mum spent the other night. Mum and Ambo. So my sister's Ambly. She's named after red wine. Well, not red wine, but she's named after the wine company called Ambly.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mum and Ambo spent what would have been like 3 hours the other night just trying to get Mum a dress, and then Ambo and Josie went out on Saturday for 3 hours, like trying on dresses as well, because Ambo's going to hire one, and then yeah, Josie's been out 3 times as well, just trying to find a dress. It's just like, holy shit, I could not imagine it.
Oh, it's a
at the
massive
same
build
time-
up for them. They got hair and makeup. They do all that.
But
stuff.
yeah, they've already booked all that in as well. But yeah, I just couldn't imagine it, to be honest. I do like fashion. I'm one of those blokes that just like I like to wear nice clothes.
Yeah.
And I do like to get dressed up in a suit here and there, but I just couldn't fathom. Like Josie and I will go shopping, and I'm the worst for it because I just fucking drag my feet like no tomorrow. I just don't like going shopping. I do everything online these days because I'm just so slow. And she gets
It's a
so
tough
pissed.
gig.
Yeah, she's so pissed off at me because when it's something that I like, I'm like fucking bolting left, right, centre, just trying to find something. But yeah, when I have to go shopping with Josie, I get a bit.
You're just a pest. You just
Yeah.
ruin the day for everyone.
Yeah, I'm just like a big anchor. That's what I get referred to as. But no, it's good.
They do. You got to give the females some credit for the amount of effort they put in on the night.
Oh,
I didn't
100%.
realise because I'm busy usually all during the Saturday, and I've probably got a bit of OCD when it comes. The microphones have to be perfect, and the seats have to be all where I'm sitting has to be all lined up in a certain way. So I'm busy from about midday on that day. And my wife goes, and I didn't see what went into it until the last PCR.
Oh, yeah.
And like just for the females, where
Yeah.
they have their makeup, they get their makeup done and their hair done. It's a full day.
Well,
of
yeah.
getting ready.
Josie already booked in her makeup. She would have booked that in like a month ago. And like that's from like 12 till 2.
Don't they do it themselves? Can't they do it themselves?
Well, actually, yeah, Josie can. So Josie used to be a flight attendant. I don't know if you saw that one.
I did see Virgin.
Yeah, she was at Virgin for what would it have been like a year and a half, and she was Qantas before that. But yeah, so she's super good at doing makeup. Absolutely like amazing at doing makeup. Does it for my sister, does it for my mum here and there.
There she is. Look at her.
Yeah,
Just
Virgin
lazing.
girly.
That's not a safe place to sit, Josie. Just get out of there.
Yeah, get out of the bloody engine. They do get told off for that sometimes. But yeah, Josie absolutely loved being a flight attendant. it was amazing for me as well because I got cheap flights, but like super cheap flights. But yeah, absolutely loved being at Virgin, loved being a flight attendant, but just couldn't. It's like Gossip Girls there.
Is it?
Just, it's fucking bitchy. But yeah, so Josie's very good at doing makeup. But yeah, she just wanted to get it professionally done as well. But I told her the other day because she's struggling a bit at the moment. She just went into administration and she'd done that for 3 months. Didn't really suit her, so she's going to go back to uni now and study interior design or
nice.
graphic design, and then like majoring in interior design or interior design and interior architecture.
Okay.
So that's what was quite crazy when I was walking through the door and you're like, yeah.
Should have seen this house before we got it.
Yeah.
Oh, man, it was a disgrace. Sorry, keep going.
But yeah, so Josie's good at makeup, but she just wants to get it professionally done. But she does a fucking ripper job anyway.
Yeah. So she's getting her makeup done. She's getting her hair done.
Yeah. Holy shit, yeah. Speaking of hair, she just bought a Dyson Airwrap. It's like
what?
Dyson Airwrap. It's like
Airwrap?
Airwrap. Yeah, search it out. It's like, there it is. Airwrap.
Oh, Airwrap. I thought you said app as in something for your computer.
Nah, look at the fucking price of that thing.
That?
$800 for, it's like a...
What the hell does it do? Does it give you more hair? I might have to get it used on the front. Mine's going south.
Well, yeah. I don't actually know, to be honest. It blow dries your hair. It straightens your hair. It curls your hair. It dries your hair.
I actually think I've seen one of these. I think my wife's had one of these.
It's cool, though. Like, I took it for a test drive the other day.
Yep.
Like, it's cool.
Does it tame that hair?
Yeah, well, especially when I had the long mullet, like we had a good little session curl in it. But nah, they're sick. They're just expensive.
They are. Jesus.
I know.
Okay.
Anything Dyson's expensive though.
So she's going to use that to do her hair. She's getting her hair done.
I haven't actually asked her, to be honest.
Just let it go, mate. She's just letting you box. Let her, whatever she wants. We'll make the night about her. As long as she's happy.
Oh no, she's going to look amazing.
Oh,
all my
she always
friends are
does.
going to look amazing. But yeah. No, it'd be crazy to see. Well, no, I've made sure I've spent a bit on myself throughout this journey as well. Like I bought my new boxing shoes the other day.
What colour? You going black, safety, or you going blue?
I went. Have you seen them yet?
No, your boxing ones.
Yeah, I was wearing them the other day.
I didn't see them. What colour are they?
They're white with crimson, orange, and black.
Okay, what's a brand?
Search it. It's the Nike Hyperco's.
Hyper what?
Hyperco. It's like Hyper KO. I think it's meant to be like Hyper Knockout.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Those ones there. See those? Yeah. But I just had to make sure because they're orange. They're definitely orange. They're not red because I just needed to make sure. Yeah.
Who was it? Richard Taylor. I believe 2 Ton Taylor last year bought a pair of the brightest red boots I think I've ever seen in my life, and he was on Team Blue.
Oh. Yeah, so that's
pretty good.
Yeah, they're fucking sick. But because I got a real wide foot as well, like the bone sticks out super weirdly, so I'm just trying to get used to them at the moment. Because they're good, just a bit sore.
So we got to do the half size, isn't it? Is it like size 11 and a half?
I didn't know that.
I didn't realise that recently.
Yeah, Jet told me that yesterday, and I was like, "Fuck, that would have been amazing." But it's all right though, because I wear a size 12, and they don't even have a 12 and a half.
No, okay, that's
so
fair.
I'm just going to go with that. But yeah, that's why.
The ring's different than what you used to as well. You wait till you get in there.
Yeah, apparently it's just like super tight canvas stretched over some like spring.
I hope I'm not spoiling it here, but I believe that Nigel has got an official PCR ring mat now. That's
really?
I believe it was supposed to be unveiled last PCR, but due to something, I'm not 100% sure, so I can't comment. It wasn't able to be used at the last one, but I'm pretty confident that you're going to have an actual PCR canvas this time, which will look fantastic.
That'll look sick.
That'll look great.
Gotta need to try and get a drone in there. Get a shot from above. Or like one of those sky cams from the MCG, you know, the one that's on a wire.
That comes in.
Yeah, have you seen that?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah. So you can see, like, so you can get a picture on top.
Someone will throw a Corona at it, knowing that crowd, if you fight low.
No shit. Well, someone hit the sky cam the other day at the MCG with a footy. It was quite crazy. The thing's, it's like 50 metres in the air as well.
Yeah, I know. Is the footy back on?
Yeah.
I'm not into footy.
Fuck.
I know. Shame
Nah,
on
that's
me.
all right.
We get a drone at training. We've had a drone at training before.
Really?
Yeah, I'll bring that down.
Yeah, I love drones, oh.
How we didn't crash that thing is beyond me.
Oh, well, I love drones. Josie's little brother, Jasper, he's really into his photography. And
Okay.
he's mental on his drone. Like, it's so sick.
When are you training this week? What days?
Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday and
Tuesday.
Sunday.
I'll come down Tuesday and I'll bring the drone.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Start flying that thing around. I don't think I'm working. What day is it? It's tomorrow. I don't know. I'll have to check. If work call me and say, where are you? It means that I'm supposed to be at work. I don't know. See your shoes. They'll look all right. They didn't come in blue.
Nah, they do, but it's like an old blue. It's like I would have been so sick if I could get like all those orange parts. If I could have got them in a
blue.
But they're also cool. There's like ones that are pink and blue. They're pretty sick. The ones that your curse is about to go on.
There.
Oh no! Well, they're also cool.
Oh,
but
there.
no, they're. But yeah, there's the blue there. But I wanted something white.
White shoes. What shoes have you got on? I've never had white shoes.
Really?
Yeah. See, look, I'm a standard just black. Black. I wear black Adidas, black Jordans, nothing else.
Yeah. See, I've got a bit of everything. I've got the white New Balances that I wore
I
on
did see
photo
that.
day. I've got.
That's for mowing the front lawn.
Yeah.
When you're doing your dad thing.
What else have I got? I got some. Fuck. What else have I got? White, bloody Dunks, Nike Dunks. They're quite crazy though because they're actually fake because I got them from Vietnam, but the Nike factory's in Vietnam, so
Same thing.
yeah,
it's the same thing.
Literally looks the exact same. Like I was actually pretty impressed. I got them for $40, and I was very impressed with the quality of them.
I don't think anyone buys shoes for performance anymore. It's really just
looks.
That's a way.
Oh,
Unless
that's
you're a
the thing.
professional.
I used to
runner.
buy shoes for skating because I was a massive skater back in the day, and like you'd go through them within 6 months because like all your kick flips and your ollies and your tray flips and like everything like that
Just tear 'em up.
tears holes in the thing like no tomorrow. But then they started coming out with shoes that then have like rubber around, so it's like that's the shoe and then that's the front. It's like rubber around there. So then when you come on a skateboard and you flick up, like and drag this bit, it would last a lot longer with the rubber there.
What kind of shoes? Were they Vision? Streetwear?
No, I had.
Is that still a brand? Is that still around?
I think Vision is still a brand. Yeah.
Okay.
No, it was Globe.
Globe. It's all beyond me now, mate. My skateboarding days are over.
Globe is a good brand.
Okay.
Globe, yeah.
I believe you.
No, Globe was like I don't even know how to explain, but yeah, Globe. I used to think wearing Globes was weird, but now
Are they like the big wide shoes that look like slippers?
They do have the big wide shoes, that's why I thought they were weird. But then they come out with like thinner skate shoes.
What about DC?
Yeah, I used to rock a couple of pairs of DCs.
That's the other one. That's what I was thinking about.
DCs are sick. I actually used to rock so many pairs of DCs. But yeah, one thing I can't rock those high tops. I just can't do it.
No?
Nah, I tried Connie's,
The Chuck Taylors?
yeah.
All
I
right.
just can't do it for some reason.
They used to wear those in the NBA
Yeah.
with no strapping on the ankles whatsoever.
No, it's cooked. Well, that's the thing.
Zero support.
With those boxing shoes, I'm stoked, because like my ankles just feel so perfectly in position.
Good.
But yeah, I can't wait to get an actual ring and see what it feels like.
The ring on the night feels glorious. It's just got that little bit of bounce in it. It just feels...
Well, yeah, because it's like it's springs, and then isn't it that it's tensioned properly, and then that canvas gets stretched over the top, eh? Yeah,
It's great. It feels... It just feels different.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's a new... It's a different surface, but actually you feel more comfortable. We seem to be able to grip a little bit better.
yeah. Well, that's what I'm excited for, and then I'm hoping that with that little bit of bounce, that will like my ring craft endurance ring endurance will be more efficient on
More
an actual.
efficient?
Yeah,
That's the correct word to
yeah.
use.
Efficient on an actual boxing ring, because hopefully with that little bit of springiness, I just got to train my calves a bit better. Well, they're there already, but I just got to be hopefully they're strong, and then I could just pounce through the 3 rounds.
Maybe. Or you just come in like 99% of people do and throw everything in the first 3 minutes at the head. No body shots. Let's just try to take the person's head off and then be gassed for the next 2 rounds.
Yeah, well, that's one thing that I do not want to do. I want to be out there like a professional.
The endurance has been the most impressive thing from the fighters in each time it seems like people's cardio are better.
Yeah.
Back in the day, it was not. Like some people were very good, but especially some of the bigger boys.
Yeah.
If you go back and have a look at some of the early PCRs, those guys weren't there for 3 rounds.
Well, that's the thing. I want to make sure, like, it's all secret though. I just want to look at the first round and see how that kind of goes, and I don't really care if I lose the first round. Just
you're going to take 2 and 3. Got to be careful because you have to win 2 and 3.
Yeah. Well, nah. I don't know. I'll see whoever my opponent is. I'll see how they come out firing in round 1. But I just want to make sure that I've got the fitness there for all 3 rounds.
6 minutes doesn't sound long, does it?
No, but when you start throwing your hands and stuff, like I versed Geordie in sparring the other day, and I was absolutely gassed, and I wasn't even throwing anything, but it's because like he's so big and strong, and I was like, holy shit,
can't move. Yeah. Let's try holding your breath for 6 minutes. That's what it's like.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Also, breath work is a massive thing that I need to learn properly.
Do you hold your breath when you go all out?
No, I've learnt to breathe. That's
the key.
Yeah, I was being taught by some other fella the other week, and he was like, you just got to make sure that you remember to breathe, because the first spar I had was with this bloke that's been fighting Muay Thai for like 6 years, and he hasn't actually had any fights, but he's just been training for 6 years, and he was like, oh, just remember to breathe as you go in. We started body sparring, and I didn't breathe for about 30 seconds.
Just hold the breath.
Yeah, and he was just looking at me. He was like, remember to breathe, and then as he said that, I was like, whoa, and just, I was cooked. I was gassed from that. But yeah, that's another thing. Like, I feel good so far with the couple of rounds that I've had. Like, I feel, endurance-wise, I feel good. But I know there's so much more I can work on. And just, like, being able to, like, another thing as well, skipping. Like, I couldn't skip to save my life. And then all of a sudden now I'm skipping. Like,
oh, smooth. You're doing the dance as well?
Not very good at that heel-toe dance yet.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't even skip with 2 feet before, and now I'm skipping on the 1 feet, changing over, left, right, bloody couple double unders here and there. But, yeah, some people are just... There's another fella called the other Alex Van...
Clutch.
Yeah.
I should know. I've known him for about a year. I should know how to pronounce his name.
Dude, he is that good at skipping.
Look at this.
Oh.
Olivia, crossover.
Oh.
Tried the double under, butchered it.
And do you see who's in the back of that? It's me. It's fucking me.
Look at you not skipping. Gas bag in the jet.
Yeah, I know.
She would have been on a jump rope for heart class back at school. Good on you, Olivia.
Oh, jump rope. Yeah, that was sick, eh? I never actually got into it because I wasn't that good at skipping, but yeah, some people were
and
so
it's skipping.
Good.
No, it's a dying talent. Oh, is it a dying skill that being able to skip double Dutch? That'd be funny.
Oh,
coming in, that would be great. Is coming in and watching Nige and Glenn both having a rope, and you guys come in and have to do double Dutch.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be great. I'd come in and watch that.
That would actually be quite cool. I haven't done a double Dutch.
Maybe we should try and do that.
Yeah,
we'll bring that in.
I might actually post that on the group chat or whatever it is.
Don't say I suggested it though.
The Facebook group. I actually wouldn't mind doing double Dutch.
Double Dutch. That'd be right. And they did it real fast, and you clap, and you got like things going. Maybe that'd be all right. Anyway, let's get back onto this. Any concerns about the event?
Nah. My main concern is trying to sell my last ticket.
It's funny, isn't it, that a lot of people aren't concerned about winning. Some people are, but the first thing that pops into your head isn't winning, which is good in the sense of they understand why they're doing it, and they just want to put on a good show for their friends.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like, at the end of the day, if I lose, I lose. And that's all right. I'm okay with that. Like, as much as I want to win and, like, get that belt around my waist in front of my family and friends and all the work boys, if I lose, I lose. Like, on the night, if whoever I'm versing is a better fighter than me or outlasts me or gets me, like, under my chin and gets me good, then I'm okay with that. I've come to, what would you say, come to the conclusion that if I lose, I lose. And I've just got to be happy with that, and at least I've done what I've done to get where I am. And then, I don't know, it's opened up a complete new hobby for me anyway, so, like, I'm going to try and fight amateur after this.
Okay.
So, yeah.
It's funny, isn't it? Like the win it's always going to be good to get, but with what this event does for you, it's not the priority.
Yeah, 100%. Like it's a literal event for charity. It's an event for trying to raise awareness and money for the Saba Rose Foundation, and we just get to be a part of it, and we get so much out of this as well by doing the 9 weeks of training. That like on the night, if you lose, you win. Doesn't matter either. You've done something good for the world. You've done something good for a good cause.
How do you reckon you're going to go in front of that crowd?
Oh, I reckon I'll go all right.
Performer? I mean, being a DJ, you must control the crowd plenty of times.
Yeah, I do get a little anxious here and there, but I don't know. I'll just start smiling, and then bloody Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, and no. But no, I reckon I'll be good. I reckon I'll be all right. It's just, it is nerve-wracking, but at the same time, I don't know. I've always been the person that has the loudest voice, and the person that's always that you can hear in the background, or the person that's like, I don't know, the person that you can always see. So hopefully I'll be all right. I should be all right.
You'll be fine.
It's only like 1,000 people, if not more.
You'll be fine, mate.
I'll be bloody fine.
The fact that you got in there is something to be admired, and I think a lot of people do, because there's a lot of people that never do it. A lot of people that'll talk up a big game but never get in there.
Yeah,
you're sitting
100%.
Opposite one right now.
Well, that's another thing as well, because Jaden, like the bloke that we work with, that fought a couple of years ago, was like, there's not many people that say like, oh yeah, I'd get in the ring.
Oh no, I wouldn't.
And then,
all talk.
Yeah. Well, even I said like 2 years ago, I was like to Mac, I was like, I'd get in that ring and just fucking absolutely slog out, eh? And then I never did it, but I'm finally doing it, and I'm so like proud of myself for doing it. But then also, like, my eyes have just been opened up so much as well, because like, obviously being young, going out, you've had a few street blues here and there, and they're just shit. But then you actually start learning to box, and you think to yourself, wow, all the shit that I've done on the street is so stupid, so witty, just like, it's just shit. And now that I've learned how to actually fight, well, not learnt, but now that I'm learning how to actually fight, it's just opened my eyes.
I don't want to see you on the news.
And I'm never going to go out. Well, I don't really go out anyway, apart from drum and bass events. But yeah, I don't really condone the street blues anymore. Anyway.
Must add a lot of confidence to the females as well, being able to fight. Because there's been some female fights in there that there's no way I'd want to take them on.
No shit. Fucking sparring against Nadia and Liv at the moment.
If that fight happens, that will be good.
Yeah, well, sparring against them at the moment, and like I just kind of like I'm just trying to move around a bit here and there. You know, I do a little slip, actually get around a punch, and then all of a sudden, bang straight to the back of my head. I'm like, holy shit, that thing's like a bloody rock, eh?
They're good.
Yeah.
There's normally one fight. One of the female fights, I mean, all the female fights are good because they're so even, but there's always a female fight that you get two experienced and very surprising girls fight. But this time, if Olivia does go up against Nadia, that'll be this one. Last time you had Danielle against Bella.
Bella Bodner.
Bella Bodner. You had Nigel's sister fighting Jenna Greer.
Oh, really?
That was a pearl of that fight. You had, Kim Nicholson against Joey Country Power. That was a while back. So it seems like every event there is one where it's just a very entertaining.
I haven't even looked. Is there enough Sheilas to fight each other?
There's 6.
Oh, so there is going to be enough. Oh shit! I don't know how that's going.
There's 6. Yeah. There's Olivia, Nadia, Jade, Ella,
Kiara, and Ella.
Yeah, to 6. So there's be 3 females. Hopefully, no one gets injured. Because they'll drop it down to 2 fights. And the female fights are often, well, they are the most watched fights on YouTube.
Yeah,
by a mile. I think the top 4 videos are of the female fighters.
Oh, I don't know. I might.
Oh, jeez. Here we go. Showtime.
Nah, I'm just joking.
Okay. Nickname. What do we got?
The Hornet.
The Hornet.
Where'd
that come from?
I am named after the 1958 Hudson Hornet. My name is Hudson is a car. I don't know if you ever watched the movie Cars, but yeah, if you search up Hudson Hornet car,
There's Doc Hudson.
Doc Hudson from Cars.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Look at that big guy on the screen.
Do you know Hudson Hope is a location? Did you know that?
In Canada. Isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
When I was looking, I was trying to find stuff on you before, but yeah, British Columbia. That's it. Hudson Hope. You should buy some of this land on. Have you seen Earth 2? Talking about getting off topic. Seen Earth 2? Okay, we'll disregard that. That's another 2-hour conversation we could have. So you're named after Doc Hudson from Cars.
I'm not actually named after Doc Hudson because obviously that movie came out in like 2006. I was born in like in 02 or 2007 or something.
Is that a Hudson Hornet?
That is a Hudson Hornet. That is what I'm named after.
I am very, very confident that I've got a Hot Wheels version of this somewhere around.
Oh, really?
Yeah. My kid. Oh, I shouldn't say my kids. No, it's mine. Yeah, the Hudson Hornet.
Yeah, fabulous Hudson Hornet.
That's what you're named after.
Yeah, so Dad's a massive, massive car bloke, and yeah, he loved the name. And next minute, I was named
The
it.
Hudson. I wonder if there's any Datsun 120Ys flying around,
Oh, I don't know, to be honest.
or any Hyundai XLs. Any yellow Hyundai XLs with like a purple door. You know how they've always bashed in a door?
Yeah, one panel's just a complete opposite colour.
I'll get that painted. They never get that painted. It's got no fuel cap for some reason, like, you know, the little flap that goes over there, that kind of stuff. Usually a bit of damage down the passenger side where they've given a bollard a bit of a sweet kiss.
Yeah, bit of a little kissy.
Yeah, it's like two-stroke because you got to put that much oil into it, it just leaks out. Let's not get into Datsun. Let's not get into Honda XLs. So that's where you're named.
Yeah,
The Hornet.
It actually looks better. Looks like an actual car.
Oh, okay, how about I don't look? Okay,
Yeah,
that's an impressive car.
that's sick, eh?
I could see
white
that.
walls.
Oh, the white walls. I could see that at a 1950s diner with some young lass coming out on roller skates delivering you
Chips
a
and a burger.
shake and fries.
Yeah. No, well, that's what I'm named after, and I couldn't really I couldn't really fathom what I was gonna name, like what my nickname was gonna be, because like my nicknames aren't really like fighter names. But I thought, yeah, the Hornet's gonna be fucking ripper. That one.
Are you going to be Hudson the Hornet Hope?
Yeah, I feel like that's good. Or what do you reckon?
Oh, no, I'm not saying, but you've got. I was actually thinking Hudson the Great White.
The Great White.
The Great White Hope.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so many options
Yeah,
here.
there is. But yeah, no, I was just thinking the Hornet because I've got 2 other nicknames. They're just absolutely stupid, but I've got 3 actually. I've got
Tell me.
Hopeless, which is like because my last name's Hope, and then I got just a stupid nickname that the boys and I come up with ages ago, but then it just stuck around. So BDD, Big Dick Don.
Probably don't do that one.
Nah, and then MILF Hunter as well, which is
No,
also,
definitely don't do that one. That one's not going to go down well,
No.
especially with the older crowd.
But yeah, because that's it's on my bottom lip. There's a stupid little tattoo that I got. So
What's that? You've got a tattoo saying MILF Hunter on your leg. Jesus. Oh, class. It's just getting better. Jesus, really, it's the wheels are falling off after 3 hours we've been going. The wheels are falling off. How have we been going 3 hours? Jesus, what's wrong with us? The Hudson Hornet Hope. No, the
Hudson the Hornet Hope.
Hudson the Hornet Hope. The Hudson Hornet. There must be somewhere we can work that in.
Yeah, it's like the Hornet. Hudson Hope.
But it's Hudson Hornet, not Hudson the Hornet. I'm talking about the car here.
Oh, yeah, it is the Hudson Hornet.
The Hudson Hornet Hope. I don't know. There must be some way.
Oh, yeah. We'll figure it out. I don't know. Because once an MC says it, it would be, I don't know, please welcome to the stage. Hudson, the Hornet Hope.
You got CJ Rose as the MC again.
Oh, yeah.
That man gets me pumped.
Yeah. Yeah, I reckon Hudson, the Hornet Hope. Because he will like do a little break in between. It'll be like Hudson, the Hornet, and then bloody Florence and the Machine will start playing.
Oh, I'll start getting emotional ringside.
Yeah, I'll start cranking. I'll be dancing.
And anyone that knows a Hudson Hornet the car will know what it means.
Yeah.
Surely.
Hopefully. A couple of the old fellas there, hopefully.
I thought it was going to be the Hudson River or something, to be honest.
That's
Down NYC. No, it's good.
Hudson Hornet, yeah, and then Ambo's named after Ambley wines. So it's Dad was he's a car lover and a wine enthusiast.
What else have we got? There's Florence. Let's have another listen. We'll cut this out anyway. Is it right at the drop?
Yeah, I reckon.
Is Florence Welsh hot? I don't know. I think she is.
Miss Ragger.
She looks a lot older than she is. Like, she looks a little bit gaunt at times.
Yeah, she's like a crackhead wife. Almost.
Oh, yeah.
Like one of those cigarette mums.
Oh, yeah. And you could see she'd complain at all the parent-teacher meetings about her kids.
Yeah. Yeah. At least we got Dog Days of Ravior out of her.
You're only 33 days out. Not too long now. You're in a team this weekend. You find out who your opponents are, probably in about a week's time. Man, I want to wish you all the best for the last few weeks, and I want to thank you very much for coming in and spending your Monday morning and afternoon with me. I look forward to seeing you on whichever team you're going to be, blue or red, down at training any soon. After the event, just know that you are more than welcome to come in here and give us a rundown on how the whole experience went for you.
Bloody hell, thank you very much for that. It was bloody ripper, that was.
Glad you enjoyed it, mate, and I'll see you soon.
Too easy, thank you.